before I start my predictions videos, I'm going to make this short and simple and quick. For the love of God, can we get the original refs back? Because these refs just suck, alright? I'm sorry, but these refs, like, they suck more than freaking Kim Kardashian on black guys. Like, seriously, and not a lot of black guys. It's a lot of black dudes. But seriously, just Goodell, stop being a freaking money whore and just give the guys their freaking contract. Because last night's football game, Monday Night Football game between the Falcons and Broncos, that was pathetic. I'm sorry, that was freaking pathetic. You go out there and you go, oh look, we have 15 penalties, I have Reggie Bush in my fantasy team. Shut the hell up, man. Like, freaking, just pay them their stupid contracts, you freaking money whore, and just, no one cared about you until you became owner of the NFL. You're like, haha, I'm the owner of the NFL, I'm Jesus. Like, shut up. And I know you're the commissioner, just shut up, alright? Just give them the stupid contracts, give them the money, that's it. Good lord, is it that freaking hard to give referees contracts? Like, shit. Anyway. So, this video is not about the referees. In fact, this video is about the NFL Week 3 predictions of the 2012 season. And, I do know I was wrong for, I think I was like, what was that? I was like 9-7 last week with my picks, so I didn't do all that hot. You know, there were some games I sat there going, ugh, like for instance Green Bay and Chicago, you know, I kind of wish I got that back, along with last night's game. But, you know, last night's game was a toss-up, really. Some people said Denver, some people said Atlanta, so it could have gone either way. And Denver almost came back, too, at the end. You know, what's remaining during, was it 3 interceptions? Oof. Anyways, let's start this off. We got the Thursday night game on NFL Network. New York Giants, who just came off of, you know, good game, close game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, going to Carolina, take on Cam Newton and the Panthers, who upsetted the Saints last week. And that's another game I was wrong. But you know, I know the Giants, I think, probably will be without Bradshaw. They don't have, what's his name? I forget the other running back that they have. Not David Wilson, but that other running back that they have. You know, he's been doing pretty good. He did good last week. And, you know, Richard Crude last week, you know, he wasn't Butterfingers. And Team Knicks had a good game. You know, and the Panthers are not known for having, you know, a passing, you know, defense. So.
And, you know, don't be surprised the Panthers are probably going to run the ball against the Giants, because I've noticed the Giants have they don't have that great of a rushing defense. So, you know, don't be surprised if Cam Newton just breaks one out there a little bit, and then you got, you know, D'Angelo Williams and, you know, Jonathan Stewart in there. Maybe Mike Tolbert might get a carry here too. But, anyways, I think the Giants will win this game, and I think they'll beat the Carolina Panthers. Next, you got the St. Louis, this is, of course, Sunday night, but Sundays. The St. Louis Rams going to Chicago, taking on the Bears. The Bears. And the Bears, you know, they got to be upset, you know, losing against the Packers, you know. You know, that offensive line for Cutler did not work well. Obviously, him getting sacked and throwing those interceptions. The Rams, they were in a tough game against the Redskins last week, and, hell, they won, you know. So, you know, one wide receiver I think could be underrated in the NFL is Danny Amendola. He's the #1 wide receiver for the St. Louis Rams. He had a great game last week, and you know, some people call him a poor man Wes Welker. Well, he's doing good. But despite all that, you know, I think the Bears defense could shut down, you know, Sam Bradford and the Rams offense a bit. Not too much. And I don't know what's going on with Steven Jackson. You know, I think he's banged up and whatnot, but you know, Matt Forte, I don't think will be available in this game, so I still got Michael Bush, though. So I'm going to go with the Bears. You know, I still got a feeling that the Bears are going to beat the Rams. You got the Bills versus the Browns. Browns still 0-2. Ouch. Bills, my God, they freaking killed the Chiefs last week. Honestly, the Browns are just a bad team. Plain and simple. I'm sorry if you're a Browns fan. The Bills showed. We got killed by the Jets, and now we got something, alright? So I'm going to go with the Bills. Then you got Buccaneers taking on the Cowboys. Cowboys, I don't know what happened with them against the Seahawks. That was just... I think freaking Tony Romo never wants to go to Seattle ever again. So this should be an interesting game. To me, I think the Cowboys are going to win. I think they got that little edge over there. Tony Romo, Josh Freeman, you know. So then you got the Detroit Lions taking on the Tennessee Titans. The Titans, they're in a mess. I thought this team was actually going to be pretty darn good. And they got a murder of a schedule. I know their schedule doesn't help. You know, first they took on the Patriots. You know, then
You know, last week was the Chargers, and now they got the Lions. I think they got the Texans too, like next week or something. But you know, should be. I think the Lions are gonna win. You know, I would say should be an interesting game, but no. I mean, the Lions kept it close with the 49ers, so I think they'll beat the Titans. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. Jacksonville, Indianapolis. Jacksonville. I don't know what's going on with Justin Blackman. I mean, that guy looked like he was great in preseason. First 2 games. I mean, no, he's a rookie and all, but it's kind of like, you know, the Colts, they looked pretty good last week. So I'm going to go with the Colts. You know, I think Andrew Luck has a pretty good game. Jets and Dolphins. I know the Jets lost to the Steelers, but come on, they're facing the Dolphins for crying out loud. So I think the Jets will win. 49ers, Minnesota, the Vikings. Really? 49ers. Alright, there we go, more of that. Saints and Kansas City. At first, I was going to be like Saints all the way, but the Saints they're puzzling me. I mean, are they really missing Sean Payton this much? I mean, they couldn't beat Carolina. I mean, you couldn't beat Washington. Now you got a home game against the Chiefs, who have looked, and I thought this is another team that I thought was going to be pretty darn good, the Chiefs. What the hell? I thought they were going to be pretty good, you know, had a good defense. This defense is getting lit up, you know, more lit up than freaking fireworks on the 4th of July. Like, seriously, what the hell? But I'm going to go with the Saints. Then again, I won't be surprised this is a close game, knowing how the Saints are playing lately. Redskins and Bengals. I know the Bengals finally got their win last week. Redskins, they lost, but you know, I think RG3 could have a pretty good game against the Bengals. So I'm going to go with the Redskins. Eagles and Cardinals. A lot of people are saying the Eagles. And honestly, I smell an upset here. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. And here's the reason why. Yes, Vic and the Eagles beat the Ravens last week. And yes, you know, it's the first time they're 2-0 since, what, 2004? Michael Vick just can't stop throwing interceptions. Like, he can't stop turning the ball over. And I know the Eagles and the Cardinals don't have much at the quarterback position. You know, Kevin Cobb and Skelton, whoever the hell it is. Excuse me. But the Cardinals, I know they put the upset against my Patriots last week. But I knew that for some reason it was going to be kind of a tough game because the Cardinals have good defense. Nothing against the Eagles. The Eagles have, you know, good defense, but I think the Cardinals have a younger defense. And to me, I think they're a little bit better than you. You got Patrick Peterson. You know, you got Duckett behind there. You know, you have some good weapons there in the Cardinals. And they have a good special teams, too. Don't sleep on their special teams. So, to me, I think the Cardinals could upset the Eagles, and I think they will upset the Eagles. You know, I haven't really made any upsets yet here so far in the season. There's been a few, so this is going to be my first upset right here. Hopefully I'm right. So next you got the Falcons and Chargers. Go Chargers, go. Chargers, they killed Titans last week. And again, I think the Titans are going to get killed the first few weeks. But the Falcons, wow, they impressed me last night. You know, I honestly thought this Falcons team was going to be like, typical Falcons. You know, they're okay. You know, and then it comes to the playoffs, it's like... But, to me, Matt Ryan is starting to look like, not an elite quarterback, but a pretty damn good quarterback. Like, looking, I knew he was good. You know, I'm an Eagles fan. You know, Boston College Eagles fan. You know, I knew what he did in BC, in Boston College. So, I know what he's done. He's a good quarterback. You know, he has Julio Jones. He has Roddy White. He has Tony Gonzalez, despite how old he is. He has Michael Turner, even though he got DUI. What an idiot. But, to me, I think the Falcons are going to be the Chargers, Texans, and Broncos. Oh, Pittman, did you struggle last night? Willis McGahee saved your ass, but I don't think he's going to save your ass this week against the Texans D. So, I'm going to go with the Texans. You know, they've been looking pretty good this year. Of course, many people saw that coming. Steelers and Raiders. God, if you lose to Miami, you're going to get killed by them. There's something wrong with you. So, I'm going to go with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers here. So, I'm going to Steelers. Sunday night game, Patriots and Ravens. You guys know me, I'm a Patriots fan, but I'm going to be unbiased here. You know, the Patriots, they're struggling when it comes to offensive line. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Brandon Lloyd. Like, he can make all these amazing catches out of bounds, but when the ball hits him right straight in the chest, he drops it. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, Belichick's like, haha, let's trade Welker because we're putting Julian Edelman in there. Aaron Hernandez is injured. We just signed Caleb Winslow Jr. for God's sake. Oh my God. Steve Gostkowski, why the hell did you choke? Oh my God. Ravens, on the other hand, they're looking pretty good, even though they lost to the Eagles last week. So both teams are 1-1. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with the Ravens here because, to me, the Ravens have kind of like a similar defense to the Cardinals, if not a little bit better, and you saw what Brady did and kind of struggled there. I would have liked the Patriots to win, of course, being a Patriots fan, but I think, honestly, the Ravens are going to win. So I'm going to go with the Ravens. And then you get the Monday night game. That's right. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers take on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. I never thought I'd be seeing them in my life. So, honestly, the Seahawks, they looked pretty good against the Cowboys last week, but I still question Russell Wilson, really. The Packers, they looked good last week. The defense did, at least. I don't expect their defense being that good, but, yeah. They still got Aaron Rodgers. Who knows if Jennings is going to play. You still got Jordy Nelson. You got, Randall Cobb. You just got a lot of you got a lot of weapons in this offense. So I think it's going to be too much for Seattle. With the Packers. And guys, those are my predictions for Week 3 of the 2012 NFL season. Please feel free to comment down below and give your responses if you want. Alright, so check you all later.